morning, happy Monday. Did you miss me? You probably don't, because there's no laps for you guys. We took a day off. Yesterday was Sunday. I sat in my little studio in that same little chair for like 10 hours. I was able to get out like 10 of my 12 Etsy orders, so that was good. It was a good break to get. So I was able to catch up on that, and that was nice. But since we didn't really get into anything, in fact, the boys stayed with Dad so that they could watch the Super Bowl. Did anybody watch the Super Bowl? Honestly, I moved to Texas and everyone was like, you better start liking football. I still don't. I don't get it. I think it's like brutal, savage. I know it's unpopular opinion. I might get a lot of trash for that, but it's rough, man. It's hard to watch. It's slow to watch. But I did watch the halftime show. So it is Monday. Today I have to do a couple of like essential shopping. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna hit up my local Walmart because I can get a couple of things that I need. I had a lot of leftovers from grocery shopping last week because Parker went out of town to see his mom. Remember, it was like last minute emergency status. So I have food left over that I can use. But there's a couple of things that I still need to supplement, like fruit, and I thought we could see if we could find the body wash. Okay, so maybe it's like a hidden agenda. So we need to do that. At 11, I have a Zoom with someone at Meta for the conference that I went to just recently here in Dallas. I went to an event where they were showing us these new functions, or rather not so new, but a lot of people don't know about these safety settings available on Instagram and Facebook for kids. So it's gonna be a call about that. It's pretty vague though. It's like, hey, you went to an event, we want to talk to you more about it and some opportunities. And I'm like, okay, I'll clear my schedule. No. So that's today at 11. What else? Oh, what else? I got two things on Amazon. So my favorite, and that's a big statement, my favorite influencer, Sonia Castañeda, was showing this mask on her Instagram. And it's a Korean beauty mask, kind of like the sheet mask that we've been using. It's a collagen mask, and it's sort of like a sheet mask that you wait for it to peel, like to dry and then peel off. But this you actually spread on yourself. So you spread it on like if it was a sheet mask, wait for it to dry and then peel it. And apparently it gives you like glass skin. So I thought this might be fun for us to try together at some point in one of these vlogs. So it comes in a cool little tube like that. I'm assuming you have to pierce. Oh. No piercing needed. It just has a little. How voluminous is my hair though? So you guys saw me use dry shampoo. That was just for like the oil absorption. But if you want the volume, you gotta use the Kitsch one. I use the dark. They also have an invisible. Not sponsored. We did talk about it last week, but it's one of those products that if you have fine hair like I do, you can't use it as your all over dry shampoo because it has that volumizing effect. So when a product has volumizing, it sort of has that component where it's going to stiffen your hair just a little bit. It doesn't make it stiff where it makes it feel dirty, but it does have that property that's going to give you the lift when you do this. So I can't do that all over my hair, or it will definitely weigh my hair down and make it look dirtier than it actually is. Actually, it doesn't make it look dirtier. It does make it look clean, because you can tell like it doesn't look oily at all. But it just makes it super heavy, and it's not nice to the touch if you put too much. It's like the same principle of like when you have a volumizing or texturizing spray and you put too much, same concept. But for us baldies, you really got to use all or any products that are volumizing. You got to use them very limited. So what I do is I do whatever my favorite dry shampoo is at the time for like all over cleanliness, like the Batiste, the sweat activated one, the non-aerosol one from Pacifica is a good one, the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day is a good one, Chlorine has a good one. It really depends on if you like aerosol or not. So whatever your favorite is, use that all over, and then at the roots, you hit it with your volumizing dry. Oh man, look at that. Isn't that neat? I love it. Okay, so what were we talking about? That? Oh, and then this. Well, how did we go from this mask to my hair to the dry shampoo? Anyway, I think it's because I saw my reflection and I was like, okay, volume, where have you been? Let me break up this curl here a second because it's trying to tell me how to live my life. That's true. We're talking about the mask, and then I saw my hair in the viewfinder and I was like, hey girl. So this mask, Peel Off Collagen. And then when I added this to my cart, Amazon said, hey, do you want to try this? And I was like, don't act like you know me, Amazon. Yes, add it to my cart. Why are you even asking me? Just put it in there. You know, you do other weird shit. Might as well just sneak it in my cart. You know, I'm going to buy it. So this is another collagen peel off mask, but it's like clear. I've never tried a clear one. Have you guys? So I thought that would be kind of neat. It's a 4-pack. It comes in 2 parts, the top and the bottom, which I love. Those are the best kind because like not all faces are the same size. So at some point, maybe this week, I'll show you guys these 2 products. Maybe today, I don't know. I think today might be a hard day for me because it is Monday. Kids are back to school. It's raining all damn day and it's back to 40 degrees. Our high is 40, our low is 40. Have you ever seen that in the weather where like there's no range? Yeah, so we got to do the shopping. I was almost inclined to do a delivery because we have that membership, which is such a lifesaver. I was thinking about doing delivery. But then if the fruit is not good, like if they didn't pick good stuff, then I'm gonna be really annoyed and frustrated because I knew better, you know, and then I have to go on the app and complain. I mean, they give you a refund, it's no big deal, but I just don't wanna have to like go to the store. Actually, I'm gonna use the app. Yeah, it's raining, I don't wanna go out. And then put the body wash in my cart. Oh, I also saw that Dove has a collaboration with Crumble. Unpopular opinion. Oh gosh, we are full of very opinionated opinions this morning. Unpopular opinion, but crumble cookies are awful. They are disgusting. Actually, if you like shortbread, I love shortbread, but I'm a purist. I love pure shortbread, nothing on it, unless it's covered in chocolate. I'm a purist with shortbread. Crumble cookies are basically shortbread cookies. So you see all these cookies that are really pretty, really beautifully decorated. They have a tower of peanut butter and jelly on top or whatever. Kids don't like that. Like kids aren't fans of shortbread cookies. I use pretty harsh words. They're okay, but if you like them, I mean, they're pretty unique. They're not like Tiff Streets. They're not warm out of the oven type cookies, you know? So I would rather just stick with my wild grain chocolate chunk. Oh man, eat them with a spoon, burn the roof of my mouth, 3rd-degree burns, worth it. Okay, so Dove has a collaboration with Crumble and the packaging is adorable. And just because I don't like to eat crumble cookies doesn't mean I don't want to smell like a cookie. So I thought maybe we could try one of those. Although it is limited edition, and then if I fall in love with it, then I'm just breaking my own heart. It's fine. You know what? You know what I'm going to turn into? I'm going to turn into that woman that just adds a random body wash to her weekly groceries and just use wash. You know, like I'm doing it for hygiene at this point because falling in love with another body wash, I cannot. My heart can't take it. I can't do it. So that's what we're going to do, you guys. We are going to... Should I do my face? It's a Zoom. I even emailed her. I was like, hey, I got the link. Is this like video or phone call? Because most of the time that I have a work call, it's a call. It's not video. Like they don't need to verify that it's me. I think they do. I think they need to verify that it is me. And maybe just like a little, I mean, I like how I look. Let's think about this. Parker, being the best husband that he was, he actually got called in to work Saturday at 11 p.m., okay? Do you guys want to know a fun fact about me? My favorite type of donut, I'm going to make a mess. My favorite type of donut are the kind that are for filling, but without filling. I'm going to give you a minute with that, just to process it. If you go to a donut shop in the morning, ask for the donuts that aren't filled. Isn't that just a regular donut? It hits different. It just hits different because it has all that dough in the middle. So it cuts back a little bit on the sweetness and it adds more of like a bready, glazy texture.
So this poor man gets called out at like 11 p.m. and he gets 3 back-to-back calls. He didn't get home until like 8 in the morning. And on his way home, he's like, do you need anything? I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm just working. You know, I get started early on the day. I was editing my vlog. I got started on the day. Just come home. I miss you. You're probably super tired. Come home, go to bed. He's like, do you want a donut? I was like, first of all, donuts. Don't talk to me like you know me. So he brought home donuts and he's like, I think I bought too many. And I was like, said no one ever. So, where's it going with this? What's up, Mama? Want to say good morning to your friends? You know what's disappointing? Besides the fact that I'm eating with my mouth full with you guys? We haven't tried these. I'm so anxious. Here's the thing. I want to try them on camera. And it just never lines up because we just went to eat. We just got back from eating. We're going to bed. Yesterday morning, when we were eating donuts, Parker and I, after he came home, I was like, I could really eat one of those bags of chips right now for breakfast. He's like, well, why don't you? I'm like, because I want to eat it in front of my pandas. You guys are slowing down my kettle chip consumption rate, which is fine. We got enough. But the boys came back today in the morning. And they were like, Mom, did Parker bring you the chips? I'm like, he did. I haven't tried them yet. You are game? Are you game? We can try them later. So that's the update, you guys. I don't have anything exciting to share with you except how fabulous my hair looks today. So I do have that call. I'm going to jump on the Walmart app. Hey, you know what? I'll do the Walmart app and then I'll show you guys what I get delivered. Actually, I need to stop talking out of my app because I don't even know if there's delivery times. So I'll have to check and see. But whatever we do, whatever the update is, you guys know the drill. I'll catch you up. Bye. Almost 11 o'clock. I'm super nervous, so I'm trying to talk to my friends. I have my Zoom in 10 minutes, but I wanted to knock out a couple of things. Let me show you. Look at how cute this is. A little tiny baby tag for Mojo. Oh my goodness. When the order came through, I was like, are you sure? Like, that was my initial thought. It's so small. Blue, black, and gold. I don't think I've ever done that combo, but you know what? Customer's always right, so let's just knock it out. And it actually turned out so cute. Oh my goodness. Even like the little black charm hanging on it. Adorable. And then I have these 2 teacher lanyards that I'm working on. I just need to do the beaded part. Isn't that beautiful? I love the purple sparkle. I'm not a big fan of purple. Like, I just don't gravitate towards it, but that is so pretty. And then a green one. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, and then we have a pop socket. I showed you guys how I made it. I'm not sure if the view was great from your angle, but we did a decadent pop socket for Ginny. I hope I'm saying that right. I think it's like Ginny with cupcakes and candy. That was her request. Lavender, cupcakes, and candy. Isn't that adorable? Look at the little lollipop. It's so cute. Anyway, that's what we've been getting into this morning. Just trying to stay busy. I was able to get a Walmart slot for 1 p.m. So at 1 p.m. we'll go pick it up. I was gonna have it delivered, but I'm like, I can go pick it up. I think it was the act of like driving, getting down, pushing the cart around. The floor's all wet because it's been raining, you know, just that whole process. So if I don't have it delivered, I save myself the tip. The tip you give the driver. Plus they're probably gonna be so swamped because it's raining and people want their stuff delivered. So we'll get our stuff delivered at 1. Fingers crossed that the body wash is in stock. The Crumble one was low stock. My favorite Billy body wash, the creamy one, the only creamy one. I think they have 5 or 6 scents. Only one of them is a creamy one. The Ceramides one. I got that one. And then the Caress Evenly Gorgeous. I think now it's called, I don't know what it's called. I'll show you when it gets here. But I have my Meta Zoom right now. I didn't do my makeup. This is my face. You know, like this is my face. I love my face and this is what we're going to do. Plus my hair looks cute and voluminous. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Hey, you guys, it is almost 1:30. The weather right now is no joke. It's like super cold. The temperature just dipped and it's like not raining, but also not raining. That constant like drizzle all day that just ruins your cute hair. Do you want to see a Walmart haul? This might not be very interesting for you guys at all, but let's get into it. For example, I got some fruit by the foot. I think this came out when I was elementary school aged and I was just like, I would murder to get my hands on that, you know, but we never got Americanized snacks. We had to pack our own lunch and it was like a bean burrito or a hot dog sandwich with like government bread or government cheese. It was just, we never got the cool processed foods, you know? Mac and cheese, like Kraft mac and cheese. The first time I ever tried it, I was 16 and I bought it with my own money because I wanted to see what all the hype was about. And I was always into cooking. And so that was like, oh, I get to cook. It changed my life. Okay, then we have Mateo's favorite mousse for my child. That's the mousse he likes. This is Daniel's mouthwash, watermelon flavor. We have some omega-3 for Parker. We ran out. I was filling his pill container yesterday, you know, the Sunday routine. And I only had 2 left. So thank goodness we did the Walmart today. We got some apples. Gala's our favorite. Do you guys have a preference over apples? Gala's like my all-time favorite forever and ever and ever and ever. Then we have the big container of blackberries. Oh, and they look great. Oh, I was so worried they were gonna be bad. And then the big container of raspberries. Look how great they are. Oh, stepping up their game. So I kind of bounce back and forth because it's usually like hit or miss with Walmart. In the past, it was always perfect. Then they started to get kind of hit or miss. Then they got really bad there for a while. I'm glad to see we're back at like, I bet it has a lot to do with the person that gets your order, like if they take pride in their job or not. But so far, so look at the strawberries. Perfect. Good job, Walmart. I've had the worst experience with H-E-B in the last like 2 months. When I just need groceries, H-E-B is a little closer, so I try to get it there. But it's just been so awful lately, like bad. I went 2 weeks ago and they forgot to give me half of my order. Like like the entire order, half of it was left behind and I had to leave, go back and get it. And they were like, well, we can just cancel. I'm like, no, I need it. So I had to go back and pick it up. These are the Hillshire Snackers. Daniel likes these instead of Lunchables. I told you guys on Friday. On Friday, I threw caution to the wind. Like I make them lunch every morning. Even when they're with Dad, I pack their lunch and they come here and get it. They don't like the school lunches.
But on Fridays, I'm like, I'm done, I'm tired. So I throw a Lunchable in their box. But recently Daniel was like, Mom, can I tell you something and you won't get mad? I'm like, did you break something? He's like, no, I don't like the normal Lunchables. Can you get me the fancy ones? He calls them the fancy ones because I used to eat them a lot as like an adult. So anything that's adult only food, he calls it fancy. So like Ferrero Rocher, the chocolates, he's like fancy chocolates. He actually doesn't like chocolates. I think we talked about that. So anything that's like adult, seen as adult food, he calls it fancy. So we got those for Daniel. And since I don't shop at Walmart every week, I wanted to get at least to cover myself for the next 3 weeks. This is our favorite turkey. I know it's not like freshly sliced and off the, you know, bakery aisle, or what do they call it? The deli market. Like, there's so many better options, but my kids grew up on this one. And if it's not this, they got questions. And Walmart's the only one that carries the double pack. So when I go to Walmart, I make it count. You know what I'm saying? Okay, ooh, we got more stuff. All right. The double pack of butter, because we love butter here. Oh, I got another fancy Lunchable. The big pack of string cheese. You know what's funny is my almost 50-year-old husband has been on a string cheese kick. Like, my boys love it. They always have. One of them is a peeler. The other one's a chomper, which is hilarious. Don't. One's a chomper, one is a peeler. And recently Parker was trying to have a healthier snack, so he grabbed a string cheese and he's like, oh, I forgot how good these were. So we get the big pack now. You know what else is phenomenal at Walmart? These raw flour tortillas. So in the past, when my mom would come visit, she would bring us raw tortillas from San Diego frozen, and we'd keep our fridge, like our freezer, stocked and just pull out like a dozen at a time. And since she doesn't come anymore, I found these and they're so good. So if you like that fresh flour tortilla, like you just rolled the little ball, flattened it out, and put it on the comal. These from, what's the brand? Abuela? La Abuela. The flour tortillas, and they come in burrito size and taco size. So this is like the standard size, and then there's like a bigger. So good. Also, check for this cheese at your local Walmart. It just hits different. Sure, you could put mozzarella or, I don't know, Mexican style cheese in a quesadilla, but if you do this, we ran out of this, and this is my best friend. It probably shouldn't have been with my groceries because I do use stainless steel most of the time whenever I can. Like, we go through it really fast. It's the only thing that keeps my stainless looking amazing. Everybody in the house knows that these are Mom's chips, like plain Ruffles. They're Mom's chips. I bought a bag the weekend of Mateo's sleepover, and I opened it. I was eating it. Everybody knows they're Mom's chips. Everyone else, you saw the selection of chips I had for that party. It was like 8 different varieties of chips. Those are Mom's chips. So after the party, they're clipped in the pantry. And a couple days go by, and my Ruffles are gone. And I know that they didn't eat them at the party because, I mean, I was the everything. I was the chef, the entertainer, the maid, everything. So I know the kids didn't eat them. And so we're all watching TV. Parker's working in the front office. And I was like, do you guys know who ate my chips? And the 2 boys, hilarious, in unison. First of all, Daniel has no loyalty. So he'll snitch on everybody, including his mama. Mateo is like die-hard loyal to me. I could be standing there holding the murder weapon and he will deny it. He is team mom all the way. So I was like, you guys know who ate my Ruffles? And they both are like, Parker! And he's like, whoa, what are we talking about? What happened? No, I didn't do anything. You know, like, what's the word? Like sarcastically, because he knew like he had, and he was just trying to be like, oh, what are you talking about? What chips? But he didn't know that, you know, Ruffles are Mom's chips. And I don't care. I mean, Parker works so hard. If he wants to eat all my snacks, he can have all my snacks. But it's funny. Do you guys have like a snack that's like your snack? Sure, you're willing to share it, but just people in your house know that's Mom's snack. Those are my Ruffles. And like I got a lot of snacks. All right. The only oil I buy and use is avocado oil. The only oil. It has a really high smoke point. So if you want to fry, if you want to saute, if you want to make a salad dressing, if you want to add it to a batter, it is the perfect oil. Perfect. Daniel eats this like ice cream. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Looky, looky what we have here. We have the only creamy Billy body wash, the Soothe variety. So Soothe, it's not the prettiest scent. I mean, it doesn't smell bad, but they have other scents that are like really pretty. It's not the prettiest scent, but it's the only one that's creamy. Like it has the opaque body wash. It's not clear. This is the Dove Confetti Cake collaboration with Crumble. They have several scents, like a lemon. They had a strawberry something. Oh my God, it smells awful. It smells like a fatty, buttery, greasy sugar cookie. I mean, I wouldn't mind eating that, but I'm not sure I want that on my body. I'm gonna use it. Let me see, is it creamy? Oh, it's super creamy. Look at that. Can you see? Let me block my face. It's super creamy. Wow. Like a, it looks like a lotion. Okay, I'm gonna stop complaining about the scent. It might actually be a really good formula. I was a little concerned though, because the Dove is 20 ounces, the Billy is 18 ounces, and they're almost the same price. Isn't Billy a little more, you know, and Dove's a little more drugstore, right? Then we have a Big Daddy of the antibacterial, because I need to refill all my soaps around the house. Oh my God. Okay. First of all, it smells the same. Second of all, the color is the same. I do remember it having a little bit more of these like exfoliating beads. You see those little brown freckles? I feel like it had more than those, but they really weren't exfoliating. I mean, they were these little like, they almost kind of popped when you used them in the shower, so it wasn't really exfoliating. Could it be that it's back? Do you think I put enough hate out into the world for Caress that they brought it back? I mean, not me alone, but just like the energy, you know, that like the energy for like, I don't know how many years, at least 7 or 8 years that I cried over this thing. Oh, I think it is the big teddy bear. I think it's God's big teddy bear. We're not gonna know until I shower tonight. I'm gonna shower tonight. I'll report back to you later, but it looks promising. I just don't know why they would change the packaging like this. The other one was so much prettier. Let me show you. So when I was looking online, this popped up on my feed. Do you see that? So that's what I saw, and I was like, oh, okay. Okay, Walmart, are you sure? So, fingers crossed, you guys. I mean, my love tank is full at the moment. It's full of hope. I got the Big Daddy of Italian seasoning. I can't find this many places, like the really big jug, because this week I want to show you guys the Dani's blend, which you guys asked me about in a previous vlog. It's in a vlog. I've talked about it in the past, but I'm not sure that I spoke through it. I think it had music over it. So I'll show you how I do it, and I do it in a really big jar, and I just keep it. And I go through it probably, 6 or 7 times a year. This stuff too, when you want to do pot roast and you want to cheat, have this on hand, because it's pretty much all you need is this little jar. What else? Oh no, they put this all the way at the bottom. All my bananas. That's okay, we only use them for smoothies anyway, so it's no big deal. Gonna put them on our banana hook. You guys have a little banana hook? Put them on our banana hook. What do you want, Mama? What else? We got this. Have you guys seen these before? If you would like to have a happy child in your house that loves Otter Pops, for me, honestly, the size of Otter Pops is bullshit. They're like 2 bites. They freeze really fast, which is great, but you need to have at least 3 Otter Pops, you know, to like satisfy that like ice pop taste or excitement or pleasure of a nice pop. But these, I think they're exclusive to Walmart. It's the only place I've ever seen them. Look how big they are. Oh my God, isn't that enormous? But every time I buy these, without fail, there's always one that's burst in the box. Always. Without fail, there's always one. And that in turn makes everything sticky. So I just close my eyes, I put the whole thing in the freezer, and then just leave it alone. Like, I really went through that path of like, should I wipe them all down? Like, no, you know what? Just take the whole thing and put it in the freezer. If you have the space, or dump it into your freezer. But they're so good. Like, Daniel is obsessed. We got more mouthwash for Mateo and Parker. Oh, I think we're almost done. Yep, we are almost done. I got a refill of the Allegra dupe. This is the generic form of Allegra. Mateo and Parker take it every day. And then I got this. How do I figure out my type of hair? Do you guys know that? I know I used to be a beauty influencer, and I say used to be because I can't answer that question. How do you know what your hair type is? Like, I want to know my code. Is there a quiz I can take? Because I feel knowing that is going to help me find products easier. But for $4, a frizz taming cream that had really good reviews and lots of them, I thought, you know, I'll try it. Plus, Aussie's one of those nostalgic, actually that doesn't smell like my childhood. It smells like, almost like nothing. But it is Aussie, like, I used Aussie back in the day when the bottle was like a beige with a really, really, really brownish, burgundy, fuchsia kangaroo jumping around the entire bottle. Did I unlock anyone's core memory? Yeah, in the shower there was a big jug of Aussie, and it was like this color. The color, it was like the color of a raw tortilla, and then around the top it was like a border of jumping kangaroos, and it was like a burgundy fuchsia color. It was more red and brown than pink, but it was like a little border. Like that's how long Aussie's been in my life. And they used to have a mousse that I really liked. It was like a curl, it was like a soft touch curling mousse. I discontinued that too. So now my child uses this. He doesn't like crunchy hair. He really wants soft hair, but I try to get him to use pomade like Parker does, and he couldn't figure it out, and he was struggling too much, so mousse is a lot more fun for him. Oh, and then the last thing I got is this. This is my emergency dinner. I always like to keep one in the freezer, and Walmart's the only one that carries the Italiano, the party size Italiano, which is the one that has the ricotta cheese in it. So my house, we have like a full-on ultimate dance battle for the cheesiest slice. We call it the puffy white cheese. So it's kind of like a cute little family joke. So whoever has the puffy, before we used to like rock, paper, scissors for the puffiest slice. Now, I don't know how it got started or which one of my 3 amazing men in this house came up with it. But now whoever has the puffiest ricotta slice gives it to me. They're like, Mom works so hard. Someone said, Mom works so hard, so she should have it. So now every time we check, and whoever has the biggest or like the most, they give it to me, and then I kind of well up a little bit and then just shake it off. But it's my emergency dinner. What's yours? Like, do you guys have an emergency dinner? You keep it on standby. It could be a crazy day. It could be a wild day. It could be an emergency filled day. It could be a day you just don't want to cook. What's your emergency? For us, it's this and broccoli, green beans, whatever green I have around. But I gotta put all this away, and once I do, I'm gonna show you 2 lanyards that I just finished this morning. I ran out of time, so I didn't package them or anything, so I'll get to share them with you guys. I think I showed you the medallion portion or the resin, but I need to wrap them up and ship them, so I'll show you before I do that. But for now, I gotta put all this stuff away. Hello, a little bit after 2. I was just outside taking a picture. Oh, are you looking at my lanyard? I see you looking. I see you looking at my cute little piggy lanyard. Look how pretty. Okay, hold on. Let me prop you guys up here. So we just took a picture of these 2. They're going to the same place. I think it was Amanda. Is it Amanda? Yep, it is our friend Amanda in New York. She's actually a return customer. Most of you guys are. That makes my heart so happy that you guys come back. You know what's not making my heart happy is this crazy hair. When I sit here and I Etsy, I love to catch up on my shows, like my Hulu stuff and my HBO Max. But oftentimes I run out or I'm caught up because, you know, they release an episode per week. So I just randomly clicked on something because I wanted to just get started. And I just thought, whatever, noise. It's number 3 in America right now. I think it's called apple cider vinegar. Let me double check. Yes, it's called apple cider vinegar. It is so good, you guys. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm 2.5 episodes in, but I think it's good. I think you guys would like it. So here's the first one. We have a blue and purple piggy teacher lanyard. I put a little charm on there. This actually matches one of the little clay charms that's on here. And then the actual necklace part is a combo of clay beads and like the cute ones and the smooth ones. I do get a lot of requests with very specific preferences, which is what I prefer. Like I do want the cute beads. Like these are the cute ones that I'm talking about. Like I do want the cute beads, or no, just all smooth beads and color. Okay, cool. I can do that too. This is kind of a combo. Then we have a green one with a little chalkboard on it. The little clay slices in there, the same charm. And then we did a similar look, but this one's all green versus the purple and the blue. And I've actually run out of these mesh bags. So like the most popular colors that I get requested are pink, blue, and purple. So those are the first colors to go. And I'm not sure what color I should use for the green one. This would look super cute in here. And it's just a bonus. I mean, it's not like I'm selling the bag, you know, it's just a way to ship it and it looks cute. But I think this might work, right? I think I have like gray and brown left. And then these really pretty ones. So I think this might work with that one. So what I do is I take a microfiber cloth and I just give it a little cleanup because I do make it by hand. And when I do the necklaces, I don't wear gloves. I only wear gloves when I do the resin portion. So I don't want my little grubby fingerprints on the actual lanyards. And then inside the mesh bag, I do include an ID sleeve, which is kind of a risk because I'm not sure if your ID is horizontal or vertical, but I throw it in there along with a little thank you note that says what the materials are made of and how to care for your item. And then I just take the lanyard itself and I put the resin and the charm part on one side, and then I just gently tuck the lanyard portion on the back side so that in travel it's not like constantly banging up against the resin. I mean, it's pretty resilient. It's very rare that anything happens to resin. I think the only time that something happens is if you scrape it constantly against metal, that it gets kind of scuffed up. But other than that, it's pretty resilient. So we'll take it and give it a little buff for this one. And the beads. Same thing, I already have the ID sleeve in there and the thank you card. And then we'll put the resin portion first. That's my phone that you hear, if you hear it. Then we put it in a little cellophane pouch. Take off the little sticker portion, fold it over like that. And then, let me get that bubble out. Fold it over, and then we take a branded sticker. Look at how cute these are, my little branded stickers. And I put those on the bottom, like that. So that's the back, that's the front. Isn't that cute? I didn't know this was gonna be such a big part of my Etsy shop, is like the packaging. It's so exciting for me. It looks so cute. The branding and the packaging and the little notes and the stickers. So then I'll do this one here. And the great part is that I can drop these off tonight when I take Mateo to baseball practice, or tomorrow morning when I drop him off at school. I just want to have them ready to go so that they ship off as soon as possible. Then I put everything in a little bag like this. Inside the little bag is like a little pouch of stickers. Sometimes I do multiple stickers. Sometimes I just do my one big branded sticker, which is really cute. Like it would look cute on a water bottle or like a tumbler.
something like that, a cell phone case. Like if you like, it looks just like this, but it doesn't say thank you on the butt. And then I put that in a big puffy envelope, seal that over, fold it over, and another sticker. I think I'm just healing my inner child one sticker at a time when it comes to these orders. One sticker at a time, because there's like, what, 1,000 stickers on just this package alone. But it feels nice to finish an order that, like, printing the shipping label and like seeing it come out of the little laser printer is just like, whew, I feel so accomplished. You know what else makes me feel accomplished? Making dinner every day. No, it doesn't. It's exhausting. It's like a hamster wheel. So it is almost 2:30. That means Daniel will be out in the next 30 minutes here. And I'm just going to grill some steaks and roast some cauliflower. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Oh, and we have extra French fries from yesterday, like leftover French fries. You know when you accidentally order too much food and you forget like one whole side dish? So we have a whole order of French fries. I'm just going to throw them in the air fryer. Have you guys done that before? Life hack. Leftover French fries never taste good in the microwave. They don't taste the same in the oven. But if you put them in an air fryer, it's like refrying them. It is awesome. So I think that's what we're going to do for dinner. But other than that, that's all we have going on. I am looking so forward to my shower tonight so that I can try the body wash and see how close it is to the original. Because I know it's not the same formula. It's a little bit different. But I mean, even if it comes close, I'm feeling hopefully optimistic, you guys. Anyway, that's it. Bye.